Well, gang, you know how this works by now. I have been given this box of comic books to grade for sale on eBay, but I have no idea what could be inside. So we will make that discovery together. If you like comic books, stick around. We're going to have some fun. Hey there, Bubby. Welcome to Shanghala. My name is Duke, and this is an unboxing video. So, no preamble, just, well, like I said in the teaser, I'm grading these comics for sale on eBay. No idea what could be inside. And so we'll make that discovery together. Like, share, subscribe, do all the groovy things. And let's get right to it and see what we've got. Right off the top, we have... El Sorprendente Hombre Araña, #1. As a comic book collector, I recognize #1. I take it this is La Marcha del Hombre Lobo. So, Hombre Lobo, that's obviously man-wolf. Hombre, this is Spanish? That's a bet. That's, as Trump would say, it's a bad hombre. It's a bad hombre. Sorry, I was going to do a Trump impression, but I can't. It's not that I don't want to, I just can't. So, okay, well, that's neat. That's a Mexican comic. Well, I say Mexican. I don't know what country it's from. It's Spanish language anyway, Hispanic. It feels thin. How many pages this is? Well, I guess it's a regular size. Here's another one. I said arena. Maybe it's Arana. If you're Hispanic and I'm mangling these pronunciations, I certainly apologize. El Sorprendente Hombre Araña. So that must be the amazing man spider. And this is obviously a reprint. Now, $2 Mexican, I take it. Mac Division Historietas. Holy, is this whole stack going to be Spanish books? Holy crap! I think it is. This whole thing is this whole box. Wait a second. Let me look at this. This whole friggin' box is, well, I'm going to say Mexican, but Spanish anyway. Wow. Huh. Look at that. 6, 7. It's like we have a complete run here. Although, it started in the early 70s, and I think these are fairly sequential to the release of the Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man US books. I don't know. 2 pesos. So this $2 we saw earlier here. See, I don't know. Does pesos use a dollar sign? I don't know. I don't know how it works. If you are of Hispanic descent or heritage, speak up. Let me know. Here's Hammerhead. Price has gone up. This one feels thicker. That's probably why the price... Oh, no, there's 2 of them. Never mind. So there's number 11. And if you are a Spider-Man fan, you recognize these covers. You recognize... Well, I was going to say you recognize these covers. This is obviously not one that was used on any U.S. comic. But this was... Though the ink seems a lot thicker, almost like it was traced. This is a different cover. Huh. So I wonder why they started using their own covers. I'm assuming Mary Jane Watson. Just laughing because obviously the name would still be in English. I'm wondering why they... Oh, wow! La Pantera Negra, the Black Panther, El Hombre Araña Presenta. So Spider-Man presents the Black Panther. This is crazy. Hombre versus Dracula. So this, I think, is taken from the giant size Spider-Man book. There was a giant size Spider-Man and Dracula. And here's another one with what appears to be an original cover. And so I wonder why they suddenly, again, why they switched from old covers, the original covers, to their own covers. And we jump here to 131, although this is a different company, I think. Can't really read that. Es una publicación más de Editora del Periódicos, la Prensa. Huh. So maybe, and this is a lower price. So I'm going to guess that this company had the license, and then it must have gone over to this company for some reason. 132. Wow, that's crazy. We've had a few French and Mexican books come through lately, and I've taken to entering those into the Grand Comics database, GCD, at comics.org. And because I've only begun doing that, I'm only allowed to edit 6 titles at once. But the foreign language books, GCD has everything indexed in depth, but not so much these foreign books. Here's another, that looks like a very Ditko Spider-Man. The Electro, not so much, but that's a very Ditko-esque pose. But the foreign language books, not so much. So I have submitted a couple, and they've been accepted. That's a nice cover. She's hot. So I'll have to enter these. Okay, so I don't recognize. Is this an original story? What is this? What is this from? It says Marvel's Trans World Feature. But I don't recall this story from any of the U.S. issues of Amazing Spider-Man, so could it be that the ones with the original covers are, if not original stories, at least not reprints of the American book? There was, right around the time period these are reprinting, there was a Spider-Man issue that starred Kazar. Here's the Rhino. Huh. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So I keep distracting myself, but yeah, and these are, well, this one is. I don't know if I recall that cover, but that's definitely a reprint. I'm pointing to the one that's off camera. I'm just so bamboozled right now. It's a real gully whumper, as we say here in Maine, and that's obviously a U.S. cover. I remember that one. But again, I keep interrupting myself. I keep trying to say that I'll have to submit these to the GCD. That one I recognize. Huh. And that one's got a sticker on it, a 50-cent sticker. This looks like a paste-up of different stuff. I feel like that's from a different cover. That's an interior panel. I don't know where that comes from. It's almost like a flip book, how they have the Spider-Man going every which way here. Hey, Mary Jane is hot. She's like me, though, putting on different colored socks in the morning. She's got 2 entirely different boots on. She's probably making her walk of shame home after visiting the Latin clubs. But again, this doesn't look like the Amazing Spider-Man book at all that it's reprinting. Is it original? Oh. Vampirilla? Why is Vampirilla on the cover of a Spider-Man comic? I assume that's supposed to be Vampy. Oh, this is some crazy shit. Huh. And that's Catwoman. Oh, my goodness. I have no idea what any of this stuff is all about. Oh, that's crazy. Huh. Here's a new one with a vulture. Submariner. Oh. The Sorprendente. I might be able to even pronounce that word by the time we're done here. Wow! See, the problem is if I try and index these, I mean, I can index what's in them, but unless it's a reprint of an issue of The Amazing Spider-Man, I don't think I would have a prayer of knowing where it's from or if it's entirely original. Huh. Wow. Wow. Wowzy, wow, wow. Do you remember the cartoon character that used to say that? Wowzy, wow, wow. All right. I think I knocked bugs around here. All right. Let's keep looking. There's some more. These guys are neat. Wow, you know what? If these are original, Marvel could almost reprint these with like English translations if these aren't like already from somewhere. I wonder if they could be. Now they can't be from the comic strip because you wouldn't have panels like that. Huh. There's Quicksilver, and there was an issue that had Quicksilver in it. I think I've actually got that issue. But this doesn't look like that issue. Oh. Boy, they really like the hot chicks on the covers, though. It's like the Latin weather girls or the Hispanic soap operas. This cover's kind of ridiculous. It's Rhino. Didn't we see that one a minute ago? I feel like we did. Or some version of it. It wasn't exactly that, but wow, this is... I'm looking forward to your comments. If any of you know anything about Hispanic or Mexican or wherever these are from. So yeah, so this is an issue of Amazing Spider-Man where he fought the Hulk. And yeah, this one looks like a little more familiar, like the John Romita stuff. Petrolina, a little one-page gag strip in there. But some of these, like this one, that's obviously not any cover, and the inside isn't like any Spider-Man comic I've ever seen. That's Gwen, I would say. But, some of these aren't in great shape, but they are certainly curiosities, aren't they? There's the ants. Quite a bubble butt on Gwen here. You know, I seem to recall, I can't remember where I saw this or how long ago, but if memory serves, I remember reading a story somewhere online that the Mexican Spider-Man books never killed off Gwen Stacy, that she was like very popular, and so they just like skipped that book and then started doing their own. Skipped that one in reprinting and started doing their own that kept her. And so maybe that's what these are. These are the post Gwen is Dead books that they did on their own. It's the same characters. That's obviously Harry Osborn. But this is not John Romita Jr. It doesn't look like anything that was reprinted from any U.S. book. Huh. Huh, huh, huh. I don't know how I remember that story. I pulled it right out of my butt. Look at her. Wow. I want her in a Spider-Man book. Yes, I do. What are we going to call her? Well, she's La Tarantula. Presentando en este número a la Tarantula. How do you like? Do you like my Spanish accent? It's very good, no? No. See, now, this is a U.S. cover. And it's an earlier number, 118. 185. And this is before Gwen died. The original of this. I think that's what it is. Huh. This one doesn't look like it has a Spider-Man in it at all. There's Gwen, though. Again, they like Gwen's butt. It's probably why they didn't want to kill her off. She had a great butt. And this is again, not Romita. This is something else. There's some more butt action. Huh. Well, they must be going crazy for Spider-Gwen down in Mexico right now, huh? Yep, see, this is I remember this cover. And that's a Gil Kane art. I believe, yes. Gwen and Peter got married. Well, in Mexico, I guess. Huh. Harry doesn't look too happy about it, does he? Is this real or is it an imaginary story? No, they're really... Well, see, that's clip art. That's not by the same artist. We know that pose. We've seen that everywhere. That's been on every 7-Eleven cup and whatnot since the beginning of time. All I'm getting is Aunt May. I want to see Gwen in her wedding dress. Because I'm a perv. It looks like they actually do get married. Huh. Here's some Craven. Huh. Again with a hot chick. This is okay. I'd read this. And by read, I mean drool. All right. What else we got here? That one's different. That's a U.S. book. I recognize that cover. Is it the same inside? Well, no, it doesn't really look like Romita or anything, does it? And it's got Gwen, and she was definitely, I think, dead by the time this story was published. Or was she? I can't remember. Barefoot Gwen. Oh, little nipple action there. Get demonetized if I point out the nipples. There's Cap punching the hell out of a black guy. That's racist. Not really. Oh wow, man! I'm really digging these El Sorprendente Hombre Araña covers. Although if that's Gwen, she's looking a little Mary Jane. She's getting a little redheaded there. It's a weird looking cover. Ah, well, now we're switching gears. El Dios del Trueno Thor. So all of that must say the mighty, right? El Dios del Trueno. La Morate. El Fin de Infinito. This one's kind of beat up. Horror del Meldad. Loki. Toma el mando. Ándale, ándale. Mangog. Liberado. It's funny, we just saw a whole box of Thor comics. The American ones. Boom-ba-doom. Absorbing Man. Ha! El Príncipe de Atlantida. Atlantida. So Namor doesn't have his own name. He's just the Prince of Atlantis. They don't use Submariner or anything like that. This has got a stamp on it of some kind. Can't really read what it says. Probably because I can't read Spanish. El Príncipe de la Atlantida. Some of these are kind of rough. This one, it's either completely lost its cover gloss or it's a paper cover. It's hard to tell. Kung Fu! So apparently Kung Fu in Spanish is still Kung Fu. I cracked myself up. Okay, the rest of these are in bags. So let's see what we've got. More Kung Fu. I recognize that cover. So these are, I recognize that cover. So these are, I would guess, reprints of the US books. I don't know if I remember Shang-Chi fighting Swamp Thing, but not Swamp Thing, sorry, Man Thing. got my Mux Monsters mixed up. Kung Fu, 2 pesos. Now the price has gone up. 2 pesos 60. And apparently, of course, yeah, that's Mexican because it's got the upside down exclamation point. But sound effects are the same. Puck, crack. So English or Spanish, same sound effects when you're kicking somebody in the face. Shang-Chi, I haven't seen his name previously. See, kablam. Now, why is that not, whatever is Spanish for kablam? What is kablam in Spanish? It's kablam. I don't recognize that cover, so maybe at this point they're getting into original material. I don't know. This is not any cover I ever saw of the Master of Kung Fu series, nor is this. That one could be, I don't remember. Oh, see, now they've changed from issue 18 to 20. They've changed from Kung Fu to Kung Fu Presenta Shang-Chi, Maestro de Arte Marcialis. Huh. So I guess they decided that Shang-Chi's name would sell the book better than just Kung Fu. I've seen that image somewhere before. I can't remember where, but it's weird that it doesn't fill the whole thing the way I think it did originally. Sorry, Bugs, I keep knocking you around. A lot of Shang-Chi. Huh. Huh, huh, huh. That's some crazy ass shit, man. Crazy, crazy scare. Is this whole freaking rest of this book gonna be? It is, boy. I hope you like Shang-Chi, because it looks like the whole rest of the. Is that stamp again? El Giello. The rest of this book looks like it's all Shang-Chi, Maestro de Arte Marcialis. Master of the Martial Arts. Hey, I can read Spanish. I'm wicked smart. Oh my goodness. Hey! I can see her underwear. That's nasty. That's super nasty. Chica de Kung Fu. I don't know why that strikes me as funny. It's Lady Shang-Chi. Chica de Kung Fu. Hey, Chica. There's some more Chica de Kung Fu. Is she an original character? That's not anybody from the regular book. Huh. And it looks like they're alternating Shang-Chi and Chica. And now the book isn't even Kung Fu Presenta. They've now moved Shang-Chi's name up to the top. And again, we can see her underwear. It's not like every time, Shang-Chi throws a kick, we see his naughty bits hanging out. But Chica de Kung Fu. Marvel absolutely has to reprint, translated to English, some Chica de Kung Fu. So what is that? That's Woman of Kung Fu, Lady of Kung Fu, Young Woman of Kung Fu. This is like a dynamite cover. Look at this. We got the camel toe shot and the cleavage and I'm not going to turn that one in. I'm going to save that one for me. And again, we can see her underwear. Oh, this is crazy stuff. How does his neck bend like that? Well, I guess if she kicks him in the head, but it's like the Blob. Shang-Chi, some more Chica, El Mago. Kung Fu. So now we've lost Shang-Chi's name. Huh. More Chica. Chica in her nightie. He's like too far back to hit her with that. He's like, I don't know. He's also got like no bottom leg, assuming that's the floor. All right, so Shang-Chi is back. It's 3 pesos now. But this is not any cover from any U.S. book. But again, his name is gone, and it's back to just being Kung Fu. Kung Fu, Master of the Martial Arts. Huh. More Chica. Chica on her bike. Chica de Kung Fu. La da 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 da. It's the Chica de Kung Fu. Uh-oh. We lost Chica. I think Chica's time in the sun is over. She heard me singing and she ran away so fast. All right. Last stack. Actually, not the last. Well, yeah. Almost the last stack. There's one more in here that is... Oh, okay. I thought it might be like a different size, but it was just bent and folded under. So this is Iron Fist. Puno Acero. and Conan el Barbero. But I assume this says, in Spanish, says Iron Fist. Huh. I remember that cover from the US version. Oh man, just Shang-Chi. I miss my Chica. There's a Chica, not the Chica. Here, let's look at her some more. Shang-Chi versus Spider-Man. Oh, this is actually, we're back to a Spider-Man. El Fabuloso Annuario. So this is a fabulous annual, I would say. Was there a Spider-Man Shang-Chi giant size annual? Not sure. All right, we're back to Puno Acero, Iron Fist. Kung Fu Presenta. Puno Acero. These are, I think, reprints. They look like reprints of the Marvel Premiere series. Some of them. I mean, I don't recall that cover, but... Batroc. Significa Batroc. This looks like clip art cover. Some more. How come we don't have a Chica Puno Acero? So yeah, we're getting to the end of it. This whole box has been, again, I keep saying Mexican, but I don't know that 100% for sure until I get into these and look a little closer. I assume it's Mexican, but it's at least, I'm guessing, Spanish language. Pasadilla. Isn't it? Oh no, that's a quesadilla. Iron Fist fighting a quesadilla. Look at her. Will you just look at her? Huh. So I wonder if any of these are original, because again, as we get on here, I don't remember these covers from the Marvel Premiere series or the short-lived Iron Fist series. But that's it. That's the last book. So we'll bring out Chica one last time. I hope you enjoyed that. That was crazy. I've never seen that many Mexican comics all in one place before. But that's fit to make Marvin's eyes bug right out. All right, well, that's it for this video. Until the next time, good night, good luck, and please be good to each other.